So today's video is going to be about how the weather here in Floripa during the winter can be absolute shit. It's been like this now for what feels like a week or two. It's just constantly raining, drizzle, fine rain, misty rain, whatever you want to call it. It's pretty cold as well. And as you can see in the background, very cloudy, really dark indoors. Apparently England's getting better weather than here at the minute. I might go on holiday to England to escape the weather in Floripa. The weather here, it's pretty random at times, to be honest. A dry month can be a really wet month. And then during the summer, when it's supposed to be really wet, it can be really dry. And my plants are suffering outside because they hadn't had rain for the last 3 weeks in 35-degree heat. And just to illustrate my point, this is 3 days after I took that video of me with my hoodie up. And now it's humid, it's hot, the sun is out, and wearing a hoodie in this weather is unthinkable. This is shorts and flip-flops weather. It's crazy. I've never been anywhere like this before, where the weather changes so frequently and with such big swings. But something you need to factor into your decision if you decide to move to Floripa is that you're going to get plenty of this type of weather. This is something that probably affects some people more than others. I'm kind of used to it. So if you're from somewhere in the tropics, maybe let's say Miami, Florida, or you're from somewhere like Arizona, or where it doesn't really get cold and rainy, it doesn't really have a winter. If you're going to move to Floripa or this part of Brazil, be prepared for it, because it's going to happen. And it does take the shine off it a little bit. I still love it here, don't get me wrong. There's probably plenty of people out there who would detest this weather, couldn't stand it. I have seen on some of the expat WhatsApp groups and Facebook groups, people complaining about the weather here during this time of the year. Lack of vitamin D, lack of sunshine. It's not an isolated thing. It happens every year. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not thrilled about this weather at the minute either. But I also know there's better weather on the horizon. It doesn't stay like this for much longer than maybe a couple of weeks, and then good weather comes around. So I'll take the rough with the smooth. This is what I meant by there's always good weather not too far away. Even if it's only for 2 days out of 2 weeks, you'll usually get a break in the rain and you'll get some sunshine like we are at the minute. If you do move here though, bring plenty of hoodies, bring a couple of coats with you, bottoms, trousers, slacks, because that's something I didn't pack when I come here. I just thought, yeah, it's going to be hot most of the time. I didn't think I would be dressing like this for long periods, because I've been dressing like this now for the last couple of months. As you can see, people are searching for what to do in Florianopolis on a rainy day because it happens quite often. This is an issue, to be honest, because they don't have a huge amount of indoor things for kids to do. Yes, they have things like soft plays, trampoline parks, those sort of things. But it's not like somewhere in the UK where we can just go to a museum or we can go to a castle or something else we can do on a rainy day. Because life here revolves around the beach and the pool and other outdoor activities, it can feel a little bit boring sometimes when it's raining here. And what usually happens is people end up rushing to go to one of the shopping centres, such as Villa Romana or Floripa shopping, and the parking is an absolute nightmare. Car parks are absolutely chock-a-block full, and you're sat there for a good 20 minutes to half an hour just waiting for somebody to come at their spot, and people are getting frustrated and annoyed, a little bit of road rage going on and stuff like that, I've noticed. And yet indoor play parks and the arcades and things like that are absolutely full on these days. Recently we went to Santiago in Chile. There was so much to do there in terms of indoor activities. You know, there was lots of museums, there was something called Kidzania, which was great. There was lots and lots of things to do. And it was raining there as well, you know. It was raining a lot, but we always had things to do. Whereas Floripa, once you've been living here for a couple of years, it tends to get a bit monotonous doing the same things during rainy days. However, I will caveat all this by saying that nowhere in the world can match Floripa for outdoor activities, and that is why we all live here, to be honest. It's got surfing, it's got kite surfing, it's got trails to walk along, so many beaches, it's got lagoa,
for boat trips. You can go inland to the mountains within Santa Catarina in an hour and a half. So yeah, in my opinion, there's not many places in the world that can offer this variety of outdoor activities, and I would soon rather have all this at my disposal than more soft plays, more museums, etc., etc. And it just makes it more enjoyable when we do visit cities with these sorts of things, because we don't have them too much here in Florianopolis. But it's just something to consider if this is something that you must have in your life.
So what would I suggest to people who do live here during this weather and struggling with it? Well, use these months to get work done. That's what I'm doing, because during the summer, I'm at the beach pretty much every weekend and I'm out a lot more. But during this time of the year, I'm doing a lot more work, getting shit done. Or you can travel to somewhere in the north of Brazil or Rio, somewhere like that, to try and escape the gloominess. Well, it's not all bad. During the winter, the traffic dies down a lot less crowded, and yeah, you're not sweating all the time. So swings and roundabouts, as we say. Anyway, if you found that useful, please like and subscribe. Gives me more motivation to keep making content like this for you. Thank you. Love you all. Bye.